Hello, world. We'd like to introduce you to Iris, the new way to make Web3 more accessible. We started Iris because we saw a lot of hurdles to adoption in the Web3 ecosystem for new users, and especially those trying to interact with NFTs. The ethos of Web3 includes concepts like transparency, trust, and eventually ease of use. But that isn't representative of the user experience today for many new users. While we've grown accustomed to transaction systems in their current state, many new to crypto users find them confusing and stressful. As the NFT market grows at rapid speed, this problem will only become greater. With the opportunity to transition new users into lifelong crypto adopters at stake, creating a seamless user experience is critical. That's why we opted to focus our efforts at Iris on NFT transactions as the first possible use case. Iris reduces friction, creating a turnkey solution that allows users to transact with a single code snippet, bringing us closer to the Web3 experience we intend. I'm going to let Pat take it from here to show you through the prototype.
So essentially, we have a bunch of new NFT platforms that are going to come out from this hackathon, and there's more popping up every day. But how many of these are going to be maintained properly? How many of them will be alive tomorrow? How many of them will always have 100% uptime? The likelihood of that is very rare. And it makes sense that you shouldn't have to go to one of these websites to manage your NFTs. So we'll pick an example here. We have Alice on the left, and we have Bob on the right. Bob is very new to everything. He goes and purchases an NFT on one of these smaller NFT sites, right? And he's happy, he's proud, he's like excited. But then one day, maybe the site is down and he's not sure what to do, or just there's some feature that's not available to him. So he asks his community members for help. And Alice is savvy. She understands NFTs. She understands how they work. And so she goes to Iris and is going to create a quest for Bob. She copies the link on the homepage that's generated randomly every time you load it. And that presents her with a simple form that she can fill out. And because she's savvy, she knows things like the chain ID. She can copy the contract address for the NFT that Bob is trying to use. And she can select the safe transfer from so that Bob is able to rescue his NFT. So once she creates it, then of course she can send that link over to Bob. And now Bob has an interface for his NFT that doesn't live on the small site where he purchased it. And he can fill out this form, right? Because that's easy. He can fill out this form. He can select the token ID. And he can fire off this transaction. Hooray! His NFT is now rescued. And he didn't have to rely on another site, on the NFT site, to do this. So we think that this is like super cool and super useful. And we're hoping to make it more flexible. Right now, you can enter any ABI for any contract in any address and call any function, right? And the idea is that let's make these simple little quests and let's give them to people and share them and give them alternatives so that Web3 can be more accessible. Thank you very much.